Middle Eastern, being part of a mosaic, and coming from a cultural crossroads.
I think there's three key things that describe what being Cypriot means to me, and that is food, family, and just Cyprus as an island. It's beautiful.
Loud, warm, and hungry. Those are the three words I would definitely associate with any Cypriot.
Unique, intersectional, and beautiful.
The three words I would choose to describe being Cypriot include food, multi-ethnic communities, and Zorba bakeries.
Maybe passionate, proud, and full of life. That's more than three words, but...
Pride, a sense of belonging, and a part of my identity.
First one's hairy, ironic in my case, but there you go. Second one is olive. We love our olive oil. We're not white, we're not black, we're not yellow, we're not brown, we're olive. Mediterraneans, we're olive. And thirdly, food. We're massive foodies. We love our barbecues, we love all kinds of food. You only got to go to Cyprus and find a 24-hour bakery on every corner of every high street. Says it all. There you go. So hairy, olive, food.
I guess that would be love for good food, of course, family bonds above all, and a nice cold kale beer.
Be proud, passionate, and cultured. I'm so proud to be Cypriot, and I just think these are the three qualities that every Cypriot person that I know, they have all these three qualities, no doubt. And yeah, as I say, I think it's amazing to be Cypriot, and I think we're very passionate people, we're very cultured, and we like to know about other cultures as well. That's what I find. We're not closed off like that. I think as a Cypriot in London, I've definitely found to be very interested in other cultures too, and I think that's a plus point for us for sure.
I would say community, love and support, and as a last phrase I would say an incredibly beautiful, diverse culture.
Is the food, what else? Family ties, and last but not least, the music. It's fabulous, gets in your soul. Those are the three things I like about being Cypriot.
Takbam. We're quick, fruitful, and we just get on with it.
I would say proud. I would say we are diverse, and that we enjoy our food.
Is the welcomingness of Cypriot people, especially when they find out you're also Cypriot. There's kind of that familiarity there and one thing you share in common. Another thing I would use to describe being Cypriot is out of many, one people, which is also the motto of Jamaica, but I feel like it really applies to Cyprus, seeing as how diverse it is, how many different nationalities there are in Cyprus. And a phrase I would use to describe being Cypriot is just what makes me me, because I'm Finnish, Greek and English. So I feel like being Greek Cypriot definitely plays a really prevalent role in my identity, my surname, my dad's side of my family, and my visible features. So I feel like it definitely plays a big part in my identity and what makes me me and what makes me feel like me.
Warmth, love, belonging. Can I add two more? Roots and food.
So 3 words I think I would use to describe what being Cypriot means to me is pride. I know I've said that quite a lot, but it's true. I'm so proud to be part of a culture that, at least for me, feels like the only sort of type in the world. Its uniqueness and its charm. Please prove me wrong. I also think that another word could be complexity. I think it's quite complex to be Cypriot. I think it's definitely complex to be British Cypriot. There's a lot of nuances and questions that you sort of have to figure out along the way being British Cypriot, both within your community and outside the community. And my third word, I think, is, I would say, being hopeful is a very Cypriot trait to have. I think that describes my experience of being Cypriot, because I'm always hopeful that, you know, things will change within our island and we will learn to love each other and be friends and, you know, reconnect with each other. And I'm hopeful that one day Cypriots around the world will champion their Cypriotness rather than anything else, which might be a bit radical, but you know. Yeah.
Okay, so one phrase is family oriented, second laid back attitude, and 3 friendly.
I think it's hard to say, it's 4 words, but food, fun, family, friends, defo.
Love. I think being Cypriot is filled with so much love for where we come from, love for our land. Obviously many of us experience the very, very big love that comes from family. You know, family, I think, is the centre of most people's Cypriot identity. So yeah, love is a really, really big thing. The other thing I would say is passion. Like I said, passionate about who we are, passionate about making sure that others know who we are, and just the inherent passion that we have within us. That means that we, I think, express things in ways that are maybe a bit different to how others express things, and I absolutely love that about being Cypriot. The last word I would use to describe what being Cypriot means to me is frustration. And I'm usually hesitant to use negative words when I'm describing kind of my identity, but frustration with people's understanding, other people's understanding of what being Cypriot means, frustration with the world's desire to label us as anything other than Cypriot, the frustration with still very, very divisive partitionist rhetoric that further perpetuates kind of this really, really harmful nationalist narrative that if you are from Cyprus, you are only Greek or Turkish, and it's almost a really, really radical act to identify yourself as just Cypriot. I'm frustrated that we're still at that point, and whilst things are moving and changing, it's still, I think, the foundations of that are still very strong, and I don't think it seems to be shifting anytime soon. So yeah, those are the 3 words I'd probably use: love, passion, and frustration.
1, family, 2, food, and 3, patriotic.
And then 3 words that I think would describe being Cypriot: proud, loud, and passionate.
One would be ancient, because of the antiquity of the island and its civilization, stretching back some 9,000 years of recorded history. Modern. Cyprus is a modern, vibrant country, you know, developing very well, and for the people themselves, I would describe them as hardworking.